All right. So we're going to start our Zentangle landscape. You are going to pick which style you want. Okay. So we've talked about mountains, hills, desert, and beach. Thank you. So you're going to pick whichever one you want to do. Keep it simple and keep everything big because you're going to have to fit a Zentangle pattern in there. So let me show you an example of some Zentangle landscapes just so you have like an idea. So like here they are, everything's divided up and there's the patterns inside. Okay, you've probably done Zentangle before, especially like elementary school. Here's one with color. So they're really just kind of fun, but it's good practice. And we're still talking about lines because Zentangles are designs made up by little tiny lines. All right, so let me go back to the screen. So pick your style. Let me show you mine from last year or maybe 2 years ago. I'm not done with it, but I did the beach. I did 2 different blues for the sky and the water so you could tell the difference. And then the sun, the sand, and then this palm tree will eventually be here. For the leaves, I waited till the end and then did it in the dark green and made it real dark so you could see them. They don't disappear into the other Zentangles. But say if I wanted to do a desert, then I could have those little plateaus. I'm drawing this in pins so you can see it really good. And remember, I have the bumpity lines that come down from every time it cuts out. All right. Oh, this one's weird. This one got kind of weird. I wasn't paying attention. All right, don't look at that one. Don't let that one be your guide. All right, and then I'm gonna draw a cactus. So like this is a pretty big cactus. My other one was pretty small, but if I'm gonna have to put patterns in here, I want to keep it pretty simple. Maybe there's another one over here that's a little bit smaller. That one got kind of weird. All right, and then if I'm doing a sunset, okay, I could do it like this. And one example I saw that I thought was a neat idea was they did their sun rays and extended it all throughout the sky. And in each line, I think they alternated yellow, orange, yellow, orange. Another way, which I'm going to come back to this one, another way you could do the sun, let's say if I'm doing the hills maybe. What they do? Oh, Viva said a sunset. So this is going to be kind of confusing because I just did hills, but this is the sun. And then if I wanted to do a sunset or a sunrise, now it looks like a rainbow, but I could alternate the sunset colors. So maybe my first one is yellow Zentangle, and then it goes to orange Zentangle, and then to pink, then to purple, then to light blue, then to dark blue. Does that make sense? So it would be the pattern of the sunset, but in a Zentangle. Okay, so let's just get it drawn out. So you'll draw out what you're going to do, draw out your landscape, and then divide it up into sections. So I'd already divided my sky, and then maybe here you could do just straight lines. I could have lines going toward the sun. I could have like bumpity lines in my canyon to give more of that rocky effect. So remember, today is all we're going to do. And then cactus, you know they have those like lines? Those are kind of already done for you in their little section. So it does look kind of confusing right now when you add color to look better. If I had water, like maybe I have a river flowing right here, then maybe I could have like wavy sections so it looks more like a river flowing. Okay, and these aren't divided even or anything. So there's my little sections of water, wavy. If I have a tree, I would probably, if the trunk's small, I would just leave it as one section. It's already kind of small. And then you could, if the tree is small enough, you could really leave it in one. Or you could divide it up and have some bumpity bumps. All right, so that's what we're doing today. Landscape and divide it up into sections.